Do you remember this sampled speech from Beyonce's 2013 hit Flawless?
We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much.
Well, if you don't, let's tell you about it. And if you do, let's take a trip down memory lane. In December 2012, Nigerian author Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie stepped onto the TEDx Euston stage in London and delivered a talk that would change everything. At the end of the very powerful, well-articulated 30-minute speech, "We should all be feminists" became a global rallying cry. Adichie began her speech with a story, an argument with a childhood friend that led to her being labeled a feminist, a label that at the time felt like an insult. With humor and honesty, she unpacked how gender expectations shape lives and why culture must constantly evolve because, as she says,
culture does not make people. People make culture.
Adichie made feminism resonate deeply with her audience. The speech was personal, grounded, and deeply necessary. In the words of Dr. Ainehi Edoro, assistant professor of English at the University of Wisconsin-Madison and founder of the African literary blog Brittle Paper, what Adichie did with "We Should All Be Feminists" was make feminism feel universal and personal at once. By the time the speech was given, Adichie was already an acclaimed writer. Her novels, Purple Hibiscus and Half of a Yellow Sun, had garnered international acclaim. But this talk, it became a watershed moment. Call it the moment African feminism went viral, and you'd be echoing Dr. Edoro. When Beyonce sampled part of the speech in her 2013 song Flawless, Adichie's message reached millions more. By 2014, the talk was adapted into a book and distributed to every 16-year-old in Sweden. In 2016, "We Should All Be Feminists" appeared on a Dior t-shirt as part of a collection. Over a decade later, and the message still resonates. We should all be feminists. Everyone.
Well, one thing I really don't like is when people pander. I, to the highest degree, hate when people pander to one side of a highly controversial topic. And it's like, why should everybody be what? Because you feel as though that women are deprived of what? They're not even... The thing is that women aren't even deprived of anything anymore. Y'all literally can do everything that a man can do. Or at least attempt.